Hi, Dr. Garrett. My name is Andrew Jurado, and today I'll be doing my last final assignment on psychological aspects of sport and exercise, and can't wait to get started. So, the summary is basically talking about the population I chose, which is my old high school baseball coach's baseball team. And the reason why I chose it is because I believe I can relate to these high school kids because of many reasons due to the community and also because as an athlete I understand what they're going through and also because of the area. I believe giving back to my community is a big thing and it plays a big role in who I am and what I do in life. So the physical environment, social environment and family culture. The physical environment of the school consists of it's in a rough part of town on the east side of Riverside and there's a lot of street violence and school violence due to just everything that goes on in the real world also, but gangs, violence, drugs, all that stuff plays an important role into the school, and it gets hectic at times. But on a more serious note, the school mainly consists of athletes. It's a big powerhouse for basketball, football, and baseball, as well as soccer in the men's sports. And the environment works into their play by them knowing where they're at in Riverside. So it makes them play with a chip on the shoulder, knowing that they don't come from much, but they have something to prove to people. The social environment consists of who they hang out with, and it reflects who they are. So after talking to the kids on the team, they say that they mainly hang out with the baseball team, and they stay close knit, and also with other athletes. But they have run into trouble with other kids that were on the team but now aren't because they would hang out with the wrong crowd and they would make the wrong choice. And I believe that's a big part in how you portray yourself as an athlete and as a person. And the family culture, the team mainly consists of Hispanics and Caucasians due to the area, but after talking to the kids, they mainly feel like it's a brotherhood, not just a team. They are very close knit to each other. They always say they'll go to war with each other. So does a coach. So it's just that kind of bond they have with one another. And the family culture also plays a big role because the Hispanic culture is very strong in staying loyal to the family, as well as respecting your elders and respecting everyone that comes in between you and everyone else. Motivation, what motivates them the most is that baseball and school is their getaway from the real problems in life. I believe this is used in every aspect of life, not just sports, because if you find that one thing that makes you that motivates you to be who you want to be, it's really big and it plays a big role. And also what motivates them is that they come from the east side of Riverside, which meaning that not most of them have much, and it kind of comes into making them want to work harder and making a name for themselves as well as for the team. The arousal. The players stay content with their lives by being around the game and the friends. I believe that this is a big reason why kids make good choices, and it plays a good role in their lives to have those kinds of friends that are willing to play with them every day and be around them every day, and you get this bond with them that's really strong and it's hard to break. And also the support of their family members as well as coaches. It's important to have that support because it makes them feel wanted, and it shows them that there is more things out there other than just baseball and school, but mainly school is the biggest priority. And their stresses that they do stress about are money problems and also peer pressure. Money problems due to the parents not making that much money, and it's a problem everywhere, not just on that side of town, but it's a problem everywhere. But I think it does play a big role into them because a lot of them, and from experience, a lot of athletes I know stop playing to help their parents with rent, also with bills in general, and it's a really rough thing to go through. But I mean, it molds them and it gives them character into what they want to do in life, and I believe the peer pressure is one of also the biggest things, making the wrong choices or making the good choices. And it's also good to surround yourself with people that are making good choices in life. The anxiety they get is playing time, mainly just not knowing if they're going to start, not knowing if they're actually going to play. And this plays into the role of staying committed to the process. It's hard to stay committed to the process at times, mainly because sometimes they feel like it's not going to get them anywhere when it really is. Staying committed to something is going to help you in the long run of life, and it's going to help you with your job, your family, and everything that you endure within the next chapters of life. The desire to compete. After talking to the coach, he says that they never lack the desire to compete. They're always ready to come to work every day, grind it out, no matter what is in their way. They're ready. They're ready for action and they're ready to play ball. The need for feedback. I believe the feedback is necessary, not only from baseball aspect, but also from life itself. Meaning that teachers, coaches, teammates, and just getting that initial tip or that's those tips in life that are just going to help you in the long run and actually focus you in the mind and motivate you to do the right things in life to help you keep going and just make something of yourself. The reinforcement, I think what strengthens them is what knocks them down, mainly speaking about the negativity that drives them. The negativity that revolves around where they're from and the program that they play at, I believe makes them play with a chip on their shoulder and having something to prove and playing hard. Goal oriented. The outcome goals that I came up with and that they came up with after telling me what they want to improve on the year are the first goal outcome goal is they're from last year currently placed in fourth, and this year they want to be placed in second. Their other goal is the team last year was in the top five for lowest runs allowed in a game, but this year their goal is to be top three or better. The performance goals, the pitchers last year got behind in many counts, and this year they're trying to get ahead in every count as if possible. The defense last year had a total of 887 percentage on defense, which is mainly mediocre. So this year they're trying to be .950 or better, which is above average. And the process goals, the team's overall GPA last year was a 3.1, so they did good on that part. But their goal this year is to stay above a 3.0 and sustain that 3.1 or better. The team's batting average last year was at 278, and this year they want to be at 300 or better. The goal strategy that I came up with that I think that's going to help them is for outcome goal strategy. The pitchers need to have better bullpens. So with this being said, I believe the pitchers need to attack the fastball early. Attacking with the fastball early for a team and a pitcher mainly is really important because getting that first strike in a count is only going to open up many different options that you can have within a game and within counts, and it's going to put the hitter on their toes, and the hitter's going to have to eventually hit the pitcher's pitch, which is going to make it tough for them. The performance goal strategy that I came up with was to mainly make the defense better, and what I think will help them is to get late work or early work on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but mainly just getting extra work in general. And from experience, I believe this only slows down the game, and getting as many reps as you can will slow down the game eventually because it becomes routine and it becomes natural. And the process goal strategy I came up with was just mainly to stick to the weekly grade checks that the coach always does due to being on it, being on top of their grades, which is going to eventually get them into a 4-year university or a college. And I believe that's the biggest thing they can take away from baseball and school is mainly their grades because that is what's going to get them to the next level and to whatever they want to do in life. The mission statement that I chose is chapter 20 verse 35, and it states, "In all things I have shown you that by working hard in this way we must help the weak and remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive." What I want to be after I'm done with baseball and school, what I want to pursue is to become a special ed PE teacher. The reason why I believe that this mission statement helps is because I want to give back to people in special need by showing them that exercise and sports is really important in life, and to put a smile on their face and persuade them to love exercising or love working out or love playing a sport, because I believe sports and exercise puts joy into people's lives and helps them live a better and healthier life. And what I learned from this course and what I can take from it is the highlight I had was actually giving back to my community. I believe it's important to go back to where you started, because you can see the kids that were just like you or that aspire to be you, because they look up to you like a mentor. Because I know that, going back, the kids kind of looked up to me, and I could feel that presence, because they always talked good things about me. They talked good things about my teammates that have made it to the minor leagues or they're at a 4 year right now. So I believe when they see me, they see that they can do it too, because not only they're also athletes, but they're also better than half of us too. So I believe that was a big thing. And what also this class helped me with was goals and being goal oriented and having goals in life that are gonna get you somewhere. Not making dream goals, but goals that are attainable. And I think that's a big thing in life, to have goals that are attainable so you can actually reach them. And I'd just like to thank you for everything you've done for me in this class. And I'd like to thank you for taking the time to see this presentation. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you. Have a good day.